Hi, I don't know if you can see this on my phone, but that's a picture of my cat. Her name's Jersey, and in that picture she's actually licking a can of chili. Yeah, she'll eat anything in a can, she's weird. But right after she eats chili, I always have to put her outside because otherwise she'll make a mess. And so she'll go outside, stretch her legs, she'll come inside, and then she'll use her litter box. And it gets pretty nasty after a can of chili, trust me on that one. Well, what's that got to do with this? We're going to multiply radicals. The first one won't be too bad, but the second one, the answer is going to be as nasty looking as my cat's litter box when it hasn't been cleaned in a few days. That's how I'm dedicating it. All right, so let's distribute first. When it comes to multiplying radicals, the big thing to remember is you multiply the inside of a radical together and then you multiply the outside of the radicals together, but don't try to intermingle. So don't try to multiply something that's not inside a radical to something that is inside a radical, okay? Radicands and coefficients don't mix, in other words. So we're going to distribute this square root of 2 through this 6 plus the square root of 10. So square root of 2 times 6, I'll just write it as 6 times root 2. Okay, they don't mingle. But the square root of 2 times the square root of 10 will. 2 times 10 is 20. So we're looking at the square root of 20 now. I'm not done yet. The 6 times the square root of 2, that's okay. But the square root of 20, remember, I've got a perfect square hidden in there that I'm going to have to suck out of there. It's the 4, right? So 6 root 2 plus the square root of 4 is 2, and then times the square root of 5. And that's going to be my answer. So the answer isn't that pretty, but it could be worse. And we're going to see that happen on this next one. So we've got the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5, that binomial type situation, times this binomial type situation of the square root of 2 plus 7. So I'm going to do the first outers inners last here, okay? Sorry, I'm trying to stifle a sneeze. Square root of 3 times the square root of 2, that's the square root of 6. No perfect squares coming out of there, so that's set there. Square root of 3 times 7, that's 7 root 3. Negative root 5 times root 2, that's a minus root 10. No perfect squares coming out of there. And then negative root 5 times 7 is a negative 7 root 5. There it is, excuse me. Oh. Okay, I don't have any like terms here, so that is going to be my answer. Like I said, that looks as nasty as your cat's litter box when it hasn't been changed in a month, right? Or if you have dogs, I know, there's cat haters out there, dog lovers, cat haters, I get that. So if you're a dog owner, it'll be like your lawn after your dog's pooped all over your lawn without cleaning it. Hopefully your dog doesn't do that. Or if your dog does do that, you clean up after it. Long story short, this answer is probably worse than the original problem was.